police officer held up my sister's driver's license. Is this the woman who dropped off the children? Yes, that was 5 days ago. She said she'd be back in the morning. Ma'am, this license was found in an abandoned car on Highway 87. There was blood on the steering wheel. My knees buckled. Iris and Jonah were in my living room watching cartoons, unaware their mother might be dead. Then my phone buzzed. A text from Maris. Stop looking for me. I'm not missing. I'm free. My hands shook as I showed the officer the message. He frowned, comparing the phone number to his notes. This changes things. We'll need to... Wait, I interrupted. The kids can't hear this. Please. We stepped onto my porch. The November air bit at my skin, but I barely felt it. The blood wasn't much, he said quietly. Probably from a cut hand. The car was abandoned at a bus station. Credit card records show she bought a ticket to Phoenix 3 days ago. She planned this? Appears so. Is there a history of no? I mean, she's been stressed since her divorce, but nothing like this. That was Wednesday. By Friday, when she hadn't shown up to her job at the hospital for 3 shifts, her supervisor called me since I was her emergency contact. Maris emailed her resignation Monday. She told me. One line. I quit. Effective immediately. We thought maybe she'd had a breakdown. I wanted to scream that she had a breakdown, one where she abandoned her children with their aunt, who barely knew how to keep houseplants alive, let alone 2 traumatized kids. Saturday morning, Jonah wet the bed and cried for an hour. Iris hadn't spoken since Thursday. She just sat by the window, watching every car that passed. Sunday night, I found Iris in my bathroom at 2 a.m., using my phone. Who are you calling, sweetie? Mommy. Maybe she just lost her phone. The hope in her voice shattered me. I held her while she sobbed, her small body shaking with confusion and grief. Monday brought the call. Unknown number, 6 a.m. Don't hang up. Maris's voice, but hollow. Empty. Where are you? My voice was ice. It doesn't matter. You're right. What matters is, there's an 8-year-old girl who thinks you're dead, and a 5-year-old boy who won't stop asking when mommy's coming home. I left everything you need in my apartment. Top drawer of my desk, legal papers, medical records. Maris, what the hell? I've been drowning since Iris was born. 9 years of pretending I wanted this life. I can't pretend anymore. So you just leave? I left them with the only person who ever actually wanted kids. You've been trying for 3 years, Laurel. I've seen the IVF brochures in your car. My blood ran cold. She'd been planning this, watching me, choosing me. That doesn't mean you can just dump. There's $30,000 in an account for them. Information's in the desk. Tell them I died. It'll be easier. I'm not lying to your children. Then tell them the truth. That their mother was too broken to love them right. That every day I looked at them and felt nothing but obligation and resentment. That I fantasized about disappearing so much that I finally did it. Maris, please. I left letters for their 18th birthdays. Maybe by then they'll understand that leaving was the kindest thing I could do. This is abandonment. I'll call the police. And tell them what? That an adult woman chose to leave? It's not illegal to be a terrible mother, Laurel. It's just immoral. And I'm finally okay with that. The line went dead. I stood in my kitchen, phone in hand, as Iris appeared in the doorway. Was that mommy? The lie was right there. So easy. But looking at her face, I couldn't do it. Yes. Is she coming back? No, baby. She's not. Iris nodded like she'd known all along. Can I stay with you? Forever if you want. She climbed into my lap. This too. Old for her years, little girl. I think she was sick in her head, like how Jonah gets sick in his lungs. Yeah, something like that. Are you sick like that too? No, I'm the kind of person who never wants to leave. That was 18 months ago. The adoption was finalized last week. Iris insisted on being there, wearing her best dress, holding Jonah's hand. When the judge declared them officially mine, Jonah asked if this meant I was his real mom now. I'm your forever mom, I said. What about our first mom? Iris answered before I could. She gave us to someone better. Sometimes the truth is that simple, that brutal, that healing. Maris, wherever you are, they're mine now, and they're happy. That's all you need to know.